Hi, Bob the Canadian here. This is kind of a little intro to the Wednesdays with Bob video for today, where I tell a little bit of an embarrassing story. I think you'll like it. But a Wednesdays with Bob video is an extra video that you get once a week if you are a member. Every couple of months, I do like to publish the Wednesdays with Bob video publicly so that everybody can see it. And even though the Wednesdays with Bob videos aren't English lessons, they do come with word-for-word English subtitles, and there's usually a complete transcript in the description just to kind of help you. Again, the video will start in a moment. I'll tell a little story about when I was a kid. I'm not sure I wanted to share this story, but I think you'll like it. But I do want to say a couple of things. If you're not a member and you would like to thank me or to support me in the work I do on this channel, there is a join button below. And if you are a member, thank you very much for the support that you have given to me in the past and that I hope you continue to give me in the future. It just makes it easier for me to create great content for everyone. Hi, Bob the Canadian here. Welcome to Wednesdays with Bob number 17. Remember, even though this isn't an English lesson, there are word-for-word English subtitles and the complete transcript below if you need it. Today I thought I would tell you a little story about something I did when I was a kid. When I was about 10 or 11 years old, I can't remember exactly, a man came to the farm to fix one of the pieces of farm equipment for my dad. And I'm not sure exactly what was broken, but my dad and the man who came to the farm, they worked on this piece of equipment. The man had lots of tools, and as he was fixing things, at a certain point he needed his knife. And out of his pocket he took a really nice little, what we would call a jackknife. So that's a knife with a blade that opens and closes. And he opened up the jackknife and he did something while he was fixing the piece of farm equipment. And then he closed it and he set it down. And as he continued to work on the farm equipment, he kind of kicked it a few times. And it kind of moved away from him to a spot where it was close to me. And I thought it was a really cool knife. I thought it was really neat. I thought it was awesome, and I wanted it. So I kicked it away a little bit. I kicked it away and I covered it up with some hay. There was some hay on the ground. And I just kind of stood there and watched while he continued fixing the farm equipment. And he kept talking with my dad, and eventually it was fixed. And he cleaned up all his tools, except for the knife, and he put all his tools in his toolbox, and he went back to his truck. And my dad and him were just standing talking by the truck. By the way, I've never shared this before, but one of the reasons I think I am good at YouTube is because I inherited from my dad the ability to talk. My dad was a talker. He really liked talking to people. And I don't know if I've shared this before either, but my dad passed away a long time ago. When I was much younger. I think I was 29 or 30 when my dad passed away. Anyways, let's get back to the story. I felt guilty. I went back and I got the knife from under the hay, and I was going to keep the knife, and I thought, this is so cool. I've gotten this knife. And then I felt extremely guilty, and I ran to the man by his truck. He was standing there talking to my dad. I ran over and I said, "You forgot your knife." And then what happened next, I'll remember for a very long time. He thanked me. He was very, very thankful. He just said, "Oh, thank you so much." And he praised me for being such an honest person. And I still feel funny about that, because the reality is that initially I wasn't an honest person. Initially I was going to steal his knife, but I decided not to. And I ran and I gave it back to him. So just a little story about Bob the Canadian from when he was a kid. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next Wednesday with another Wednesdays with Bob video.